time for the official bonus reading for Pisces for the month of December 2020. How you all doing, man? How you doing? I'm so glad that you all are such troopers. You, Aquarius and Capricorn, are the biggest troopers, man. Those of us readers who do your readings in order, you all always have to wait. But hey, the longer you wait, the greater the reward, right? Anyway, if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description of the video. Okay, also, as I have been announcing almost all month long, my personal spiritual Zen fitness trainer started a brand new YouTube channel as well. His name is Coach Drew. His channel is in the description as well. Definitely go show Coach Drew some love. Lots and lots and lots of information for you, okay? Well, it's coming soon. It's not all up there yet, but it is definitely worth listening to and paying attention to if you want to learn something new. Boy, I'm learning a lot from him every single day. Every day. All right, well, let's hop into this. What do we got for Pisces universe? These readings are going to be structured differently. Okay, very differently than most of the readings I've done before in the past. It's going to be a reading for the past person, a reading for the current person, and a reading for the new person. But we are going to see which one wants to come out first. So, without further ado, what do we got, universe? What do we got, man? What do we got? What do we got for Pisces? Pisces! I haven't said that in forever, have I? Let's see here. Let's see. Ooh, the Five of Cups, Pisces. Come on, man. Well, I can't tell right away if this is current or past. I hope this is not new. But somebody's very disappointed here, very upset in either the way things are going, if it's current, or the way things turned out, if it's past. Okay, let's go ahead and get 5 shuffles for the Five of Cups. Ooh, 5 of Wands as soon as I split the deck. Ooh, 1, 2, 3 more shuffles, 3 more. Let's see what we got. What do we got? What do we got? Boom, 10 of Wands reversed. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I also have Capricorn. Okie dokie. So this is very interesting. Okay. So this is another blend. I see a blend of past and new. Okay. However, the past did come out first. Somebody here is still very, very upset. And I think, honestly, I don't know if it's you. Could be for some of you. But I think even if you are upset and disappointed with this, I do think that coming very, very soon, if it's not already here, I honestly don't even think most of you are upset about this, but the actual healing process, balance, you know, when you finally reach that stage where, okay, I'm not okay with what happened or how it turned out, but you know what? I've accepted it. I feel this right here with the 10 of Wands reversed and the Temperance card. Acceptance. This is acceptance, okay? But I do see new communication coming in, and you're a little bit reluctant to open up. A little bit reluctant to open up. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But the past person that you were dealing with could have been a Capricorn, but they perceive this as they got themselves out of a toxic situation. Again, I don't know who was the toxic one here. Usually it's a mixture of the two, okay? I mean, yes, of course, obviously sometimes one person is the toxic one, but very, very frequently, actually more often than we would like to admit, it's a mixture of both of us, right? It's a mixture of the two of us. Even if we both have nothing but the best of intentions, when we come together, the mixture is like Mentos and Diet Coke, man. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, right? Anyway, though, I think that's how they're perceiving this. Okay, they do still love you. They do still have feelings for you. But I think that it's like on a balance here. It's like, well, yes, I do still have tremendous emotions, but I can't keep doing this. It's just not working. So I have to make a head over heart decision to just go ahead and deal with it. Just go ahead and deal with it, okay? I don't think that as much as they do love you, as much as they do still have feelings for this, I don't think that they are going to allow that to make a stupid decision for them as they view this. I'm not going to allow my feelings to lead me back into that cycle again, okay? That's the way they're perceiving this. As far as you go here, though, I do see new communication coming in, and I think you are actually becoming balanced. Okay. Thanks, Dylan, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks for the positive feedback. Thank you so much. Um, but you're becoming actually balanced and okay with this. I tell people this all the time. I'm not saying that you didn't physically move on. Okay, that's not what we're talking about here. I don't care if you got on a damn plane and flew across the country, started a new life somewhere else. If you're still holding on to this energetically, you didn't let go. Well, this is that energetic release. Okay, this is that energetic release. I do see a strong sense of independence coming off of you here. And this new communication that's coming in here, I think that you're a little bit slow to want to open up to this. A little bit slow. Okay, it's not really saying a whole lot. Hang on, where's my deck at? There it is. A whole lot more. Okay, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with here. But I think a lot of you are going into this period of kind of hiding in my bubble. Okay, a period of gestation and changes where you're starting to understand the true power and the true potential that you actually have being able to function by yourself. I think a lot of you are starting to really, really, really come to terms with, man, maybe I actually need some alone time. That doesn't mean I need to go be alone. I don't mean isolate in a negative way, but maybe I need a period of me time, So, since the past came up first, we're going to read this first. We're going to dig up the past person Pisces is dealing with. If you are not interested in or dealing with a past person, this is not for you. Not for you. Let's see here. Past person that Pisces is dealing with. Ba-doom, boom. What do we got? What do we got? There we go. The Magician. Not really 100% sure exactly how I feel about that just yet. We'll see how that plays into the rest of the spread. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. 10 of Wands reverse for them too. Okay, so I do think that they are, for the most part, healing from this. The 5 of Pentacles is in the reverse, though. Okay, so I think that they're healing from this, and they've been going through a period of. There's been a part of them they've had to hold themselves back from trying to reconcile. Does that make sense? Like you know how especially those of you who have been going through like a cycle that's been going and going and going. And it just keeps happening. Every time the hands on the clock come around, they strike 12, and it's just the same thing each time. Most of us who have been through and are going through something like that, you get to this point where it's like, dude, you still have that part of you that wants to go try it again. Then you have this other part of you that's holding you back. Like, oh, no, I can't though. I can't keep doing this, So I really think that that's been a big struggle that they were dealing with here. Here's the Devil card again in the reverse. Could be a Capricorn. I also have Aquarius here, okay? So yes, they definitely feel like they are avoiding a toxic situation. And they're doing the best that they can to emotionally detach themselves from this. Okay, there's a big, they're trying to figure out, I think, how this happened. Okay, I do see this person doing some inner searching and inner soul searching, trying to figure out, okay, well, how did I do this? How did I manifest this situation? How can I avoid this again in the future, But they do miss you. They do definitely miss you. Like I said, they have a great deal of emotion for you, and I think they're doing inner work to try to separate themselves from that. Okay. Other than that, though, I don't see them. Let me get a couple clarifiers here. Yeah, see, 8 of Wands reversed. I don't see them taking it upon themselves to actually reach out. For some of you, it could be blocked communication. 7 of Swords reversed. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I think that they're probably going to end up going off and either they're already involved with somebody new or they're looking for somebody new. But they would accept an apology. And if the two of you ever did communicate, they probably would apologize for anything that they did wrong. And I do think that they would forgive you for anything that you did wrong. So I don't really see this person holding any ill will. They're really, really working to completely emotionally detach themselves from this with the King of Swords energy here, okay? But I don't see them taking it upon themselves to try to reach out or come reconcile, okay? Ooh, I got my cards all mixed up here. Oops. All right, now we are going to look at the advice. Look at the advice. Advice is for Pisces. Another one I haven't said in a long time. What advice do we have for Pisces in this past person here? Advice. Should you reach out? What should you do? Should you work on healing? To me, I mean, honestly, I pull an advice spread for every spread, but it looked to me like y'all don't really need a whole lot of advice. It looks, from what I'm seeing, King of Wands in the reverse. From what I'm seeing, it really looks like you all are handling it very well. From what I see in the first spread, looks very good. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry for those of you hearing the background noise. My daughter's room is directly above me, and it sounds like she's about to crash through the ceiling. All right, so yes, it's definitely time. Ooh, there's that Hermit, man. It came out again. So again, I don't really think you all need a whole lot of advice. A lot of you are really falling into this place where you are starting to understand the positive aspect of not going and being alone. That's not what I'm saying, but the positive aspect of alone time and how much wisdom you can gather, and how, you know, just being able to gather your own thoughts and set yourself straight. You know, so I think a lot of you are definitely already going through that. If not, it would be advised that you do. And keep your radar on for doorways of opportunity to open up from unexpected places, okay? I tell people this all the time. You probably hear me say this all the time. The most important things that will ever come to you, if you're looking to create a different life, if you're looking to experience something you've never experienced before, is going to come from out of left field. It's going to come from an unexpected place, okay? Other than that, though, I definitely think it's time that you really start getting serious about figuring out the difference between ego and intuition, okay? That doesn't mean one's better than the other. That just means, oh, I know myself. This is my ego talking, and this is my intuition. One is not better than the other. It's just one is one, and the other is the other. You see what I'm saying? And making that distinction makes a world of difference. A world of difference, okay? All right, now let's look at the new person. I see new things coming in for a lot of you. New person Pisces is dealing with. New person. If you're not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. Oh, let's see. Okay, the Strength in the reverse. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Leo. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. 4 of Swords. All right, so this person is definitely contemplating whether or not they really want to take this to the next level. I think this person is really taking this stuff slow. Okay, they got the Devil card down here. I think that this person is, see, you know how a lot of you are coming out of a toxic situation? Okay, well, I'm reading the person here, but a lot of you are coming out of a very toxic situation. And then once we begin to heal from that, you know, we get ourselves back together, something new comes in. First thing you're doing is analyzing this person to make sure they're nothing like that past person, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh, yeah, you are. That's natural. That's what we all do. Okay, I'm going to make sure, I'm going to watch every little thing that you do. Okay, and if one little thing reminds me of the past person, I don't give a damn if you got the same hair color as this past person. I'm watching you. You know, I'm watching. And I think that this person is doing a lot of that too. Okay. Some of you maybe y'all could be doing this to each other, but I really think that this person right here with the 2 of Wands, Devil card, 10 of Cups reversed is really like, do I really want to get my hopes up and have it crash and burn? You know, they're still kind of drained from their past. This is what always comes up. Every time we read the new person, 99% of the time, the past comes up. Okay. And, I don't know, with that 4 of Cups down there, it looks like, yeah, King of Wands reversed. Okay, the Five of Wands. Yeah, I think a lot of you are dealing with somebody here who, for whatever reason, wants to avoid conflict and may end up passing up this opportunity. I think that they're a little bit too drained from the past, and if this turns like way too hot and heavy too quick, and you start applying the pressure on them too soon, it could run them away. It could run them off. Could run them off. Okay. Well, let's see what advice we have here. What advice do we have? Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Cracks me up every time I hear myself say that, man. What advice do we have? Let's see. Advice. The faith card. Okay. See, here's the thing about faith. Okay. Faith is fundamental in creation. What does faith mean? That means that I'm going to allow myself to believe in something I have no evidence of. Okay? I'm going to allow myself to believe that it is going to work out without me having to control it. So I can take my hands off the wheel, not try to control or manipulate or anything like that, and I can allow it to flow naturally and have faith that I will be led, without trying to control it, to a successful destination. Okay? Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, Page of Cups. Okay, you need to understand, don't take things too fast with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay? Ooh, the Moon card. So, you need to understand, this is uncharted territory. This is new. New. There is no sense in me taking past energy and throwing it at this new person. Okay? Don't try to kick down a door if it's not open. If you and this person come together and things are going one way and you're waiting for the new doorway to open to take things to the next level, wait. Okay? Wait. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to move too fast. Don't try to sit and set a big bar of expectations and say, oh, it has to be this way, or else, oh, you're just like the last person, or it has to happen this way, or else I'm wasting my time. Just wait and chill. Don't take it that seriously. I'm not saying don't take it seriously at all. There's a balance, okay? We can very, very easily take these things way too seriously, okay? So I do think that it is time for you to go through a period of gestation and changes and start utilizing the highest vibrational version of yourself that you possibly can. Once we vibrate higher than our astrological signs, we use that astrological energy to our benefit instead of that astrological energy dragging us around. You know, if you vibrate lower than your astrological sign, that's when we're using our, like, oh, I'm an Aquarius, I'm an emotionless piece of shit. No. I'm an Aquarius, so I use Aquarian energy to my advantage, for the better of mankind. So, with being the highest vibrational version of Pisces energy that you possibly can, you can take that Piscean energy and you can use it to help better mankind, okay? Instead of letting it pull you around like a rag doll. All right? Now, we are going to read the current person. Okay, this is another new thing that I am slowly introducing into my reading. Current person. Okay, and yes, like I tell everybody, I'm going to add in the intention that something must be wrong. If nothing was wrong, you wouldn't be here, would you? If everything was going perfect in your life, you wouldn't need to be here. And I don't care if something's wrong or if you're just paranoid and insecure. Being paranoid and insecure is still a problem. There's still something wrong there, okay? So let's see what we got. Current person Pisces is dealing with. What's the major issue here? What's the overall issue? The Emperor. Okay, some of you, I don't really take that as a negative thing, but I do think that if we're looking at it as an underlying issue here, there is a bit of a control issue. Somebody here wants to be able, not necessarily be like controlling, okay? Some of you could be, or could be dealing with somebody who is, but just the desire to control it and make it go my way in general can very easily become a big fucking problem. Okay, so it could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, whoops. 3, and 4. Two of Cups reversed. Overall energy. Okay, so this is definitely becoming one hell of a burden. Whoever this is here, there's the Moon card again. All right, could be a Sagittarius, could be another Pisces. I also have Aries, okay? But this is causing a hell of a lot of stress. One, the other, or both of you is trying to put your hands on trying to take the wheel and control it and make it go the way you think it should go, okay? This is kind of a vague, ambiguous card that's, you know what I mean? It could go either way. It could go for you or them. It could have multiple meanings, but I'm really thinking that control is the main issue here. That's the main issue here, okay? And I don't see, well, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. This right here, Tower reversed, Two of Cups reversed, it's teetering. One little, and you'll fall off the other side, okay? At any given moment. And that's what I'm seeing here. That's what's sticking out more than anything, is both of you could be doing it to each other, okay? But there's definitely pressure from one side, putting pressure on the other side to, you have to do it the way I say. No, you can't do this. Where have you been? Who you been talking to? Why ain't you doing this? You better do this. And, you know, all this pressuring you. And basically, somebody here doesn't feel comfortable opening up and being themselves because there's too much pressure being put on them, okay? I can't be me. Me being me pisses you off, then what are we doing together? If me being my natural, normal self is not, like, cool with you, if you're, you know, constantly trying to force and change me, then what are we doing here? And again, I don't know who's doing it to who. Could be you doing it to them. Could be them doing it to you. You both could be doing it to each other. I really don't know. But I do see that is the main issue here. And it's like walking across a thin, frozen lake right now. Okay? Tower's in the reverse at the very end of the spread, but the Two of Cups is too. So it's really hard to say. So without further ado, let's get the advice here. Advice for Pisces. Let's see what we got. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Relax, okay? I know that's easier said than done, but relax. There's a lot of things to think about here. I think that it's very important to understand that one of the many grand illusions of this matrix, okay, and it's a very persistent illusion, is that the outside world happens to us. And that once the outside world stops doing this thing to me, then I'll feel better. But for some reason, it never seems to happen. Or if it does, if the outside world does stop doing this thing to me, I may feel better for a minute, and then it starts doing something else to me. Be the change you want to see. Give it a try. Give it a try. Even those of you who aren't doing anything wrong, try this. Just give it a try. You have nothing to lose. You don't have to tell anybody about this. You can do this in the privacy of your own heart. Go inside and say, okay, I'm going to identify something about me that could use some work. And yes, there is something. Every last one of us have something that we could work on. Me, you. If you don't think that you have something that you need to work on inside of you, you're the problem. You are the problem. Okay? That attitude right there, that's the problem. However, most of us are more open-minded than that, more mature than that. And we know that there's things in here that we could all work on. Every last one of us, okay? So, see what happens to your outside world if you say, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to start putting honest effort to change this thing. I don't care. It could be the smallest thing in the world, dude. Okay, I've been, excuse me, I've been knee-jerk reacting every time this silly little thing happens. Okay, I have this knee-jerk emotional reaction to it. Okay, well, you know what? It's been happening my whole life. I've kind of built my identity around it. You know? I don't care if it's something as silly as I'm riding down the road and then every time somebody turns without using their turn signal, it just pisses me off so bad. Oh my God. Well, I'm going to stop. I'm going to start catching myself and controlling my emotional response to this little thing. One little step towards bettering yourself in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Watch how your outside world begins to mold to fit that. Okay? Thanks, Jara. Is that how you say your name? I hope so. I hope that's how you say your name. If not, I apologize. But thank you for that super chat and that positive feedback. So just give that a try. Give that a try. It'll blow your mind, dude. It'll blow your mind. And after a while, it starts to get kind of addictive. It starts to get kind of like, oh, wow, that worked. You know, it's after a certain point, man, it's just too ironic to be coincidental. After a while, you're like, dude, this does work. Every time I go inside and I change one little thing, things out here start changing. That's crazy. You wouldn't think these things would be correlated, but they are. Thank you, William Carter, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, though, I feel like the messages my Pisces people needed to hear have come through. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz, man. Don't forget to look in the description of the video if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading. Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.